You are just your intelligence. This is a famous quote by Kalpana Chawla. Yes, welcome back to English class. So today we're gonna discuss a new lesson titled as An Indian American Woman in Space, Kalpana Chawla. Yes, today we're gonna discuss about the lesson of Kalpana Chawla. Do you know who is this Kalpana Chawla? Yes, she is the first woman who gone to space. And all of you get ready, take your English textbook, page number 46. Page number 46. Okay, so in the first page you can see a newspaper report here that we can discuss later. So let's go through each lines. Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamed as a child in Karnal. So Karnal is a city in Haryana. Karnal is one of the city in Haryana and she born there. And she was saying that Kalpana Chawla said that she never dreamed. She had never dreamed anything. And that she would cross the frontiers of space. It was enough that her parents allowed her to attend engineering college after she graduated from Tagore School. Kalpana Chawla studied in a Tagore School, and after her graduation, she never thought her parents will allow her to go to the engineering college. And she never thought that she will cross the frontiers of the space. Frontiers. Frontiers means field. She never thought that she will cross the field of space. After a Bachelor of Science degree in Aeronautical Engineering against great opposition from her father, she went for a master's degree to the United States of America. So after her bachelor's in science in aeronautical engineering, she gone to America for her higher studies, but her father opposed her. You are a girl, no need to go and study such a course. Then she later earned her PhD in aerospace engineering. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian American woman astronaut to blast off from the launch pad at Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participate in a successful mission in space. So, Kalpana Chawla is one of the first lady who gone to space. And blast off, underline the word blast off means go to space. So she was the first woman who gone to space, and she launched the pad at Cape Canaveral, Florida, and participate in a successful mission in space. So she took her PhD in aeronautical engineering. Then after that she got to space, and she also participated in one of the space program, and that was really successful. Her family from India cheered along with staff at the Kennedy Space Center as they watched the Columbia liftoff, and her parents and all her family were watching her liftoff from their place in Columbia. Then, Kalpana was born in Karnal, Haryana, but was a naturalized US citizen married to flight instructor Jean-Pierre Harrison. Kalpana Chawla was born in Karnal in Haryana, but she married a US citizen named Jean-Pierre Harrison, and she settled there, and her husband was a flight instructor too. Besides being an astronaut, she was licensed to fly single and multi-engine land airplanes, single-engine seaplanes and gliders, and she also had the license of these aeroplanes. She had the license of single multi-engine land aeroplanes and single-engine seaplanes and gliders. She had got the license to fly all these aeroplanes. Then she was also certified flight instructor. She was not only an astronaut but also she was a licensed flight instructor too, and no doubt her husband was also a flight instructor. Then the next page number 48. After qualifying as a pilot, Kalpana began to consider another challenge, applying to NASA Space Shuttle program. Then, after she got that license, flight license, she got a challenge. And after qualifying as a pilot, she applied in NASA's Space Shuttle program. And that was really a challenge for her. She was first hired as a research scientist at NASA. Then and she was hired in NASA firstly as a research scientist. Then in 1994, she was selected by NASA for training as an astronaut. But after that, after her training, that research scientist, that paused, she was selected as NASA's training as an astronaut. Then she was selected as an astronaut in NASA. When asked what it was like being a woman in her field, she replied, so many people asked her, you are a woman, then why you are an astronaut? As we all know that in this field, the number of women are less. Then many people used to ask her, why you choose this career? Then she replied, I really never ever thought while pursuing my studies or doing anything else that I was a woman or a person from a small city or a different country. I pretty much had my dreams like anyone else and I followed them. And people who were around me fortunately always encouraged me and said, if that's what you want to do, carry on. So paragraph number 4, that's one of the inspiring words from Kalpana Chawla. Many people used it to ask her, why you choose this field? Why you choose this career? Then she used it to reply, I really never ever thought while pursuing my studies or doing anything else that I was a woman. So she was saying that while I was doing my studies or my job, I never thought I was a woman then, or a person from a small city or a different country. I pretty much had my dreams like anyone else and I followed them. Then while doing, I have my own dreams. I never thought I was a woman and I follow my dreams and I never thought I was a woman and I have dreams like all the other people. Like men, I also have my own dream. Then I followed them. And people who were around me fortunately always encouraged me and said, if that's what you want to do, carry on. And people all around her supported her, encouraged her. Then all the people surrounded by her supported. Then those people told her, if that's your dream, you just carry on. Students, if you are having a dream, you just go through that, you just follow your passion, you have to follow that and you should do that. Never bother about anything else. If you're having that thing in your mind, you should do that. Kalpana's first space mission in the Space Shuttle Columbia was 15 days, 16 hours and 34 minutes long. So, her first space mission in the Space Shuttle program, that was in Columbia, and that was 15 days. It's a 15 days program and 16 hours 30 minutes long. During this time, she went around the earth 252 times, and during that time she went to the earth in 252 times she went to the earth. Then traveling 10.45 million kilometers. So she traveled 10.42 million kilometers to the earth. The crew included a Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut. So her gang, that space gang, include a Japanese and a Ukrainian astronaut too. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space. So what's the aim of that people who gone to that space? Yes, their aim was to do some experiments in the space. So the first experiments they done is pollinating plants. They pollinated some seeds of plants in the space to know the growth, how the growth of these plants in the space. They want to know that. And tests for making stronger metals and faster computer chips. And they also conducted other experiments like tests for making stronger metals, how to make stronger metals, and also they also conducted experiments how to make computer chips too in the space. Then all for a price tag of about $56 million. The whole cost of their experiment was just $56 million. They conducted many experiments and some of the experiments are mentioned here. Then the total cost of the experiments was just $56 million. That's all for today. Thank you.